Greetings and welcome to the basement. I'm just doing a test on my streaming settings and testing some of OBS's features. Alright, so I think I've got everything ready on this side. So turn off that title screen and turn on the camera. Okay, I was kind of thinking that might not be a good spot to have the camera. Oh, and my notifications. Alright, need to figure out how to get those to go away and stay away. Alright, let's drag camera over there. So I think we will have less lost information with the camera over in that corner. Alright. I apologize for any sniffs or anything like that. My chronic hay fever is being a little bit worse than usual today, which is really causing me some problems. So let's just see how this is going to work out. So I think I've got this scene saved already. So let's do a new one. So yeah, I'll probably go back over and do this in more detail later. Like I said, this is really just a test stream. See how the changes in my settings are working. And again, I apologize about the roughness of my voice and everything, and any sniffs. But such is the life of chronic hay fever. Why are you way the heck over there? There we go. Also gives me a chance. Whoops. Yeah. Would help to actually attach that to the terrain. Gives me a chance to talk about the terrain toolkit. It was a project that was made. Jeez, hay fever, stop it. It was a project made back in the Unity 3.x days during the Google Summer of Code, and it's probably the best free terrain solution that you can get. And so, but the problem is that it broke. The Google Code repository that sort of was its archive doesn't work anymore. Well, I mean, you can still download the code, but the code itself doesn't work in 5.5. I've gone through, I fixed it, still trying to tidy a few things up. I will be providing some links to that, because it is really a nice tool. Alright, so my dear friend Parlan, Rolling Hills, which, yeah, that's not good. In case you're wondering about the craziness of this picture here, the original default size of terrain in Unity was 2,000 units by 2,000 units, or effectively 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. And now the default size is 500 meters by 500 meters. So what looks good at 2K by 2K does not look good at 500 by 500. All right, so let's... Octaves, I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that makes it more mountainous. Pull octaves down to 2 maybe? I think I like it at 3. Just need to pull down, I think, my amplitude a bit more. Maybe not quite that much. 0.12. I think that looks a little bit better, but let's get... no, not there. Not that texture. And my full complement of 4 textures on here. So your texture 1 should probably end at 0.1, 0.15, 5% gradient, Let's have you take up the next 20%, so 0.35, and again a 5% gradient. Okay. Cliff start, let's have you, I want cliffs to be showing up pretty strongly, so let's go 25, 35 on cliffs. I didn't mean to do that. All right. I think that was the rock that worked pretty good from before. Cracked ground on the bottom, grass on 2, and dirty grass there. See how that works. Everything's really low. Okay then. So maybe pull this down to 0.05. It certainly starts putting in a little bit more grass. So let's 0.1. What I think I'll do in this case is switch back over, actually bump my, ready up, there it is, bump my amplitude back up maybe to 0.25, and see texture, apply. All right, and then we'll use normalize to scrunch this down some. That is still a little bit more. 0.25. Normalize. Okay, that's a little bit too flat. So let's bring that up to 0.35. There we go. Now we're starting to get. That's still a little rough for what I'm trying to get. I might go with it. There we go. Now we're getting something kind of hilly. Edges are going to be a problem with this. That does give us some decent area for gameplay. Alright, let's reapply the procedural texture to see how this looks. Alright, we have completely lost. Everything but that. I think it's time to start using the paint to height tool to grab specific values. Because I do want some of that cracked terrain. So how high is this at the moment? 133. That's my highest point at the moment. 135. 175, I mean. Looks like 175-ish. Oh no, let's just say 180 is my max height. So, calculator time. Yeah, we don't need you that big calculator. Okay, so 180 is my max height divided by 600. 0.3, pencil, pencil, pencil. So my max is 0.3. Here's my lowest point. Let's see here. 136, 138, 129, 126. So let's say 125 for the lowest point. 125 divided by 600. .2. Yeah, I guess that's okay. All right, so that at least tells me where I need to set these. So if I set let's say 1.5, and let's say 0.2. That's odd. It should at least be somewhat visible. Let's say 2.1 and 2.2. Gives us a very narrow range. Let's say 0.25 and 0.3. Yeah, I figured that would be too much. We've got, yeah, because 0.3 is my maximum height, so that cannot be like that. 27? Why? Okay, yeah, that's still way too high. Let's pull you down to 3. 2. 1. Get that blending in a little bit better, and let's pull you down to 5. There we go. Although I might, let's see here. You know what, let's yoink. I think that looks better. Put my other grass in there. Okay. So the end is going to have to come fairly quick in order to get some of the blends going on here. Let's change this to 3.5 maybe. There we go. It's getting some in on the tops. There we go. That's a good starting point for some hills. I mean, yeah, the rocks look completely ugly. They're very patchy. So actually, let's maybe 20 and 40. Make them a little bit blurred out there. Maybe 50. There we go. I think that is a good starting point. Let's see here. We're at almost at 15 minutes. Let's just go ahead and finish this off. Do I have water? Should have water. I put the environments package in here. Alright, I do have water. Yay. Putting some. Make some lakes. Let's see here. Make this one part here a little bit of a lake. So Is that okay? That is not going to. No. Okay, so I want that tile and that tile. Yes, Control Z. I don't know if this will actually. Break anything or not. I think that one is before I duplicate. Yep, that is the one I want. Duplicate. There we go. Nice little lake. Don't see any water peeking out where it shouldn't be. And put some trees in. We'll call this done for this stream. Because like I said, this is just a simple little test. So, but you can't end without trees. I'm not necessarily sure that they're happy little trees. But you gotta have trees. Edit, add. Need some more trees. Mass place. Let's just go for 1,000. See how that looks. Pretty good. Of course, we need to do something about the trees that are in the lake. By near the shore is fine. In the actual water, not so much. Alright. Alright, well, I guess now I've got 18 minutes of footage to review over to see how the stream looked from a viewer's point of view. So, till next time. Okay, like now until next time. I just need to make sure that the shortcut keys are working. Okay, now I really am signing off.